calling, and shackshop.us has you covered. Dive into hot sales on ladies' swimsuits, sleek, stylish, and perfect for pool or beach. Stay connected and on trend with smartwatches that track your every move. Explore the depths with underwater drones and reach new heights with our flying drones. Adventure starts here. Hurry, these deals won't last. Shop now at shackshop.us and make this season unforgettable. Shackshop.us, where adventure meets style.
Kathy Ireland files lawsuit claiming former managers misappropriated millions. Supermodel turned entrepreneur says financial advisors betrayed decades of trust. For decades, Kathy Ireland has been widely recognized as one of the most successful businesswomen to emerge from the modeling world. After rising to international fame in the 1980s and 1990s as a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, she built an enormous business empire through her lifestyle brand, Kathy Ireland Worldwide, a company that has generated billions in retail sales through partnerships in furniture, home decor, fashion, and other consumer products. But according to a newly filed lawsuit, Ireland claims the wealth she believed had been carefully managed over the years may have been mishandled or even siphoned away by individuals she trusted the most. The 62-year-old entrepreneur has filed a civil complaint in Santa Barbara County Superior Court, alleging that two former business managers engaged in what she describes as a long-running scheme that ultimately cost her and her family tens of millions of dollars. The lawsuit accuses Jason Winters and Eric Sterling, both described as longtime business advisors, of mismanaging and misappropriating funds that Ireland believed were being invested and safeguarded on her behalf. According to the legal filing, Ireland placed enormous trust in the pair early in her career, allowing them broad control over her finances, investments, and business decisions. That trust, she now claims, was deeply misplaced. A career built on success and entrepreneurship, from supermodel to business mogul. Ireland first rose to fame in the 1980s when she became a frequent cover model for Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, one of the most recognizable modeling platforms in the world. Her natural charisma and approachable image helped her stand out in an industry known for intense competition. But unlike many models whose fame fades after the runway lights dim, Ireland pivoted into entrepreneurship. In the early 1990s, she founded Kathy Ireland Worldwide, a licensing brand that would go on to become one of the most successful celebrity-driven retail ventures in the United States. The company eventually partnered with major retailers and manufacturers to create product lines spanning home furniture, lighting and decor, flooring, apparel, jewelry, wedding gowns, outdoor furniture, office supplies. Through licensing deals, the brand generated billions in retail sales over the years. Financial publications such as Forbes have previously estimated Ireland's personal net worth to be around $420 million, largely tied to the success of her brand. Because of that reputation as a savvy entrepreneur, the allegations in her lawsuit have surprised many observers. Trusting the wrong people. The lawsuit's central claim. According to court documents, Ireland's relationship with Winters and Sterling dates back more than 3 decades. The lawsuit claims that when Ireland was in her mid-20s, still early in her modeling career, she was introduced to the two advisors, who presented themselves as experienced professionals capable of managing her financial future. The complaint states that the men promised to handle everything related to her finances and investments. Ireland allegedly entrusted them with responsibilities including managing personal and family investments, handling business finances, overseeing long-term wealth planning, protecting retirement savings, structuring financial security for her children. The lawsuit claims Ireland was told repeatedly that her finances were secure and that she had accumulated significant wealth. However, according to the filing, the reality may have been drastically different. Discovery of the alleged financial problems. A shocking realization. Ireland says she first became aware that something was wrong when she and her husband, Greg Olson, attempted to help their son purchase a home. The couple reportedly intended to loan their son money for a down payment, but during the process of reviewing their finances, they allegedly discovered something alarming. According to the lawsuit, the funds they believed were available simply weren't there. What they expected to find, retirement accounts, investment portfolios, and savings reserves, instead appeared to be missing or depleted. The complaint claims the discovery led to a deeper investigation into the management of their finances. What they allegedly uncovered was deeply troubling. Claims of debt and missing funds, financial promises that never materialized. Ireland's lawsuit alleges that rather than building wealth and maintaining investments as promised, her former advisors may have allowed her finances to spiral into debt. According to the filing, the family discovered substantial personal debt, credit accounts used improperly, loans taken without full disclosure, funds that could not be accounted for. The lawsuit also claims there were no significant retirement accounts in place, despite decades of assurances that the family's financial future had been secured. Ireland's legal team describes the situation as the result of years of alleged financial mismanagement and deception. Forced to sell the family home. Financial consequences.
One of the most dramatic claims in the lawsuit involves the alleged financial strain faced on Ireland and her husband. According to the complaint, the couple was eventually forced to sell their family home as a result of the financial situation they discovered. The filing suggests the pair had believed they were financially secure, only to learn that their financial reality was far more fragile. Ireland claims she had been repeatedly assured over the years that she was extraordinarily wealthy and that her family would never have to worry about money. The lawsuit alleges those assurances were misleading. Decades of financial control. The complaint portrays the alleged misconduct as a long-running pattern rather than a single incident. Ireland claims that Winters and Sterling maintained control over large portions of her financial life for decades. During that time, the lawsuit says, they were responsible for managing income streams from modeling work, licensing deals, product partnerships, brand endorsements, investments. The filing suggests Ireland relied heavily on the advisors and rarely questioned their management decisions because of the trust she had placed in them. The role of faith during the crisis. Ireland's personal response. Despite the allegations and financial turmoil described in the lawsuit, Ireland's legal team says the businesswoman has remained resilient. Her attorney, Jill Basinger, has emphasized that Ireland's religious faith has played a significant role in helping her navigate the situation. According to Basinger, Ireland and her husband have relied on their spiritual beliefs to cope with the betrayal they feel they experienced. Basinger said Ireland remains committed to her faith and has not allowed the situation to shake her personal foundation. The attorney described her client as someone whose beliefs continue to guide her outlook and provide hope for the future. Legal claims in the case, seeking tens of millions in damages. The lawsuit seeks significant damages from the defendants. According to court documents, Ireland and her family believe they may be owed tens of millions of dollars, potentially exceeding $100 million, depending on what is ultimately proven at trial. The complaint accuses the defendants of multiple legal violations, which may include financial mismanagement, breach of fiduciary duty, fraud, conversion of funds, negligence. The plaintiffs argue that the defendants remain responsible for returning funds they allegedly took or mishandled.
Who else is involved in the lawsuit? Additional plaintiffs and defendants. The legal case involves more than just Ireland herself. The lawsuit lists multiple plaintiffs, including Kathy Ireland, her husband, Greg Olson, her mother, Barbara Ireland. The complaint also includes 4 former employees of Kathy Ireland Worldwide as defendants alongside Winters and Sterling. The filing claims these individuals played roles in the financial management structure that allegedly enabled the misconduct. The business empire at stake, Kathy Ireland Worldwide. Ireland's brand has been one of the most successful licensing ventures in celebrity business history. Unlike companies that manufacture their own products, Kathy Ireland Worldwide operates primarily through licensing agreements. Under this model, manufacturers pay to use the Kathy Ireland brand name on various consumer goods. The brand has partnered with numerous retailers and distributors over the years. Product categories associated with the brand include furniture collections, mattresses, flooring, kitchenware, lighting, bridal products, office furniture, pet accessories. The brand has reportedly generated billions of dollars in annual retail sales, making it one of the most successful celebrity brands in history. A reputation built on integrity. Ireland has long cultivated an image not just as a businesswoman, but as a public figure who emphasizes ethics, faith, and family values. She has frequently spoken about the importance of integrity in business, responsible entrepreneurship, faith-based values. Because of that reputation, the allegations described in the lawsuit have added an emotional dimension to the legal battle. According to the complaint, Ireland believed she was working with individuals who shared those values. The lawsuit claims that belief ultimately turned out to be mistaken. The legal process ahead. What happens next? Civil lawsuits like Ireland's typically unfold over several stages. These include initial filings and responses, discovery, where both sides exchange evidence, depositions, where witnesses provide sworn testimony, pretrial motions, trial if the case is not settled. Legal experts say complex financial cases involving decades of transactions can take years to resolve. If the case proceeds to trial, a court could examine extensive financial records to determine what happened to the funds in question. Financial mismanagement cases in Hollywood. Ireland's lawsuit is not the first time a celebrity has accused financial advisors of mishandling money. Over the years, numerous actors, athletes, and musicians have filed lawsuits claiming that trusted advisors mismanage their wealth. Some high-profile cases have involved fraudulent investments, hidden fees, unauthorized loans, embezzlement. Experts say celebrities are often vulnerable to such situations because they may rely heavily on financial managers while focusing on their careers. The emotional toll of betrayal. In addition to financial consequences, Ireland's lawsuit describes a deep sense of personal betrayal. The complaint suggests that the advisors were not just business associates, but individuals who had been trusted for many years. When financial relationships extend over decades, the breakdown of trust can have emotional as well as financial repercussions. Ireland's legal team has emphasized that the lawsuit is about accountability and justice. Public reaction. News of the lawsuit has generated widespread interest given Ireland's high-profile career and reputation as a successful entrepreneur. Supporters of Ireland have expressed sympathy for the situation she describes. Others are waiting to see how the case unfolds before drawing conclusions. As with all civil litigation, the allegations in the complaint represent one side of the dispute, and the defendants will have the opportunity to respond in court. Looking ahead, for Kathy Ireland, the legal battle represents both a personal and financial challenge.
The lawsuit seeks to recover funds that Ireland believed were lost through years of alleged mismanagement. But it also reflects a broader effort to understand what happened to wealth she believed had been carefully preserved. Whether the case ultimately ends in a settlement or a courtroom trial, it could reveal significant details about the financial structure surrounding one of the most successful celebrity brands in the United States. For now, the case is only beginning.